Hello, 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 welcome back guys, it's your boy G-Poke back in the live stream. Trying to fight again for that main event WSOP 2022 seat. The tournament just started about, let me see, about 5 minutes ago. And we are live. Let me know guys in the chat if the volume is okay, the mic is working. Tonight we are wearing the Lucky Vibes hoodie. Just get this one. Yeah, perfect. So hopefully we're gonna bink it and take down, have another deep run. So far there was a lot of crazy action on my table, but from our side not so many good hands. Like this one in early position, 7-3 suited, with under the gun raise, it's an easy fold. Let me know guys in the chat how you feel. I'm in South Florida. The weather has been bad for the last couple of days, but we're gonna ride through it. We double check the volume. Looks like it's okay. Of course this stream is on a delay, about 5 minute delay. So we don't get that situation when people see our hands if they're watching the stream by any chance. King 9 suited. Still too early in the tournament. So far looks like it's gonna be a normal field for this tournament, about 80 players they're gonna be by the end of the registration. Still another almost an hour of late reg for the tournament. This is the Club GG app. I'm playing on my phone. And the club is called Splash Squad, the club where the players are inside, like Johnny Vibes, Rampage Poker, Mariano is there also. I believe Johnny is playing also the same tournament tonight. I don't know if he's streaming or not, but definitely he's gonna be playing. The points have been reset so last week, so there's only 1 week of points so far for this new sheet. Hopefully we can get in the points and climb our way to the first spot and get that seat and play the WSOP main event 2022. So far we are not having any good cards or any good situations that we can actually play. All new places, all new players at the table. Nobody that I know, and nobody that I played before, so no information about how they play. We'll see. Everybody folded, it's gonna be small blind against big blind. See what he's gonna do. So we get a walk with 10-5 offsuit. I'll take it any day. Queen 8 offsuit in the small blind. Not a good hand, especially out of position. Especially in a 4-bet pot. So this is gonna be fun to watch until the end, but we're gonna fold. We're not gonna be involved in this one. I have to pay attention how they're playing so I can see for the later streets what my tactics are gonna be. We had a limp, we had a raise, and then we had a 4-bet. And it's a sticky pot with paired board. A flush gets there now. I'm assuming nobody has an ace there. So Tomster 4-bet king queen offsuit. I have to memorize that, because that's actually the same hand now we have, king queen offsuit. This is gonna be, looks like this is gonna be our first pot that we're gonna be involved in, first flop that we're gonna see. And we have trip kings, and we get snap bet from Tomster. He bet 4 blinds. I mean, he can represent ace king, king jack gets there now. This pot is getting stickier by the... Can we fold trips here on the river? I mean, this is gonna be a call, but on the river if he jams... Now ace gets there. He jams for 97 blinds. He can do this with ace king. Queen 10 gets there. Oh my god, this is... I'm actually gonna fold this one. Flush gets there, queen 10 gets there, ace king, king jack. Oh my god, I'm... Tough position, oh. Actually, I folded. And I showed I folded the king. He didn't show the cards. Oh, what a tough position. But everything got there. All the straights draws, all the flush get there, a pair board. He could easily had king jack there, ace king. He did bet 4x before the flop. I'm talking to the other guys on the table. They're asking what I had as a kicker, and they pretty much are telling me they couldn't see them fold that card. Is this a sign that we're gonna go long in this tournament? I mean, that was a painful hand. Let me know, guys, in the chat, what do you think, if this was a good fold. I might run this situation later after the stream ends in the lab and see what was I supposed to do. Ooh, it was a tough decision. Oh, what to do? We're on to the next one, so on to the next one. Well, I want to see what this guy Tomster plays, because he's playing everything and he's playing almost pretty much every hand. And now we have pocket kings. Now we have pocket kings. Hopefully we're gonna get some action. Hopefully we can make up for those blinds that we lost to Tomster. Unfortunately everybody falls, only small and big blind left to act. We got a call from a small blind, which is interesting. Just to call out a position. And we flop a set of kings. We flop a set of kings. But there's a flush draw and both of the blinds called. So we're gonna go for a, I mean, it's a pretty dry board except for the flush draw. I'm gonna go for a half pot bet. And I would be happy if one of them calls, but unfortunately I don't think anybody will call. Oh, we got a call and there's a flush there. The flush gets there. Now let's see if he has a flush or not. We're gonna see bet. Let's see if he has one of those hearts. And now, is this really happening? Is this 4 to a flush? And he has an ace of flush, ace of hearts, or a queen of hearts. And we're gonna fold our set again. It's amazing. Another decent hand, another decent hand. Queen, jack of clubs. So we had to fold trips, we had to fold a set of kings so far. Looks like it's gonna be a fun tournament. We got a raise from small blind. We're gonna call down. Let's see what a cutoff is gonna do. He just called. That's the flop that we didn't want to see. It's a pair board, ace high. There's a C bet. It's an easy fold from our side. And there's a call from a cutoff. So one of those two guys is representing an ace. Now there's two aces and two eights and a queen. So now the chances that somebody has an ace are very low. There's all in, ace, king, ace, jack. So it's a split pot. Wow. Looks like this is gonna be one crazy tournament, guys. I had some nice hands that I had to fall down. It's good that this is a recording, so I'm gonna be able to extract the hands and see what's going on there in the lab. But so far, we are not running good. We are not running good. We are getting hands, but we are just getting crushed by the board. Click that like button, guys. Click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is our 5th live stream so far, so getting better and better in the streaming streets. How many players registered? 54 players so far registered. Under the gun, 5-8 offsuit, an easy fold. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of actions from the beginning. The first hand of the tournament, there was a raise, a 3-bet, 4-bet, and there was a all-in jam for 300 big blinds, and both of the other guys folded. So it started crazy, and it's continuing to be crazy. But we're still alive. We're still looking good. 105 big blinds. Still looking good. Tournament just started. There's only been 20 minutes of play, 22 minutes of play. We would actually had 2 pair on this one, but just to call from the under the gun with 5-8, I don't see anybody playing that. Let me know if the music in the background is too loud, or is it too low. Deuce 5 offsuit on the big blind. Let's see what's the action gonna look like before us. 7-handed at the moment at the table. There's one limp. There's one more limp. And there's a raise, of course, from the button. So 5 deuce, it's a fold. He's most probably gonna get both calls. This is just the way these kind of tournaments in this group work out. People open too wide, they shove too wide, they call too wide. That's what I'm thinking about, calling at least those king trips, not the flush, the 4-2 flush, that one definitely not, but those king trips. And we got the man at our table, Johnny Vibes. Johnny Vibes just sat at our table. So now this table became even tougher to play. Now it's even tougher to play at this table. Maybe he'll get transferred. We'll see. We are wearing Lucky Vibes hoodie from Johnny Vibes, so that might bring us luck. Just like that, we are down to 83 big blinds. The blinds are changing every 5 minutes, and so far we're down to 83 big blinds. I don't know if John is streaming this one tonight, because recently he moved from YouTube to Twitch. Since I'm playing on my phone, I don't think I can check it without getting out from the table. Fonzie and Tomster are playing a lot of hands. Hopefully we're gonna get a nice situation soon so we can get some blinds behind us, because in about 10-15 minutes the blinds are gonna eat us down to 40 blinds, even less. And 2 pair from Fonzie, ace jack, gets a nice pot, gets a nice chunk from Tomster. And we are back with cowboys, we are back with King Kong, pocket kings in the best position that you can actually ask on the button. Let's see if this is the situation that we were talking about. Finally scoop a nice spot, finally get some chips behind us. Just praying for some action. And we got action from Fonzie. He bets 2x. Just a mid-raise. He's pretty deep, he could go for 3x. We're gonna 3-bet that, of course. Let's see his action. He calls, and of course there's an ace on the flop. There's an ace on the flop. Goes check from his side. I mean, can we bet into this one? I mean, I have to bet half of the pot just to see if he has an ace. If he calls, he should have an ace there. Then we can shut it down. Or we can go just check, check until the river. Now with 2 hearts, as I said, we're gonna check, check. Now the paired board with 2 sevens, flush draw, no straight draw. I mean, he can do that. He checks. What can we get value from? Queen jack. Any ace is gonna pay us. I mean, there's nothing much we can get value from, so yeah, queen 10, that wouldn't pay anything. At least we got some chips. At least we got our first pot. We won our first pot of the night. And in the next hand we had pocket threes. Oh, I'm watching the game on the side. Miami Heat against New York Knicks, and Miami is destroying Knicks. 25 points difference. Mike Goose, haven't seen him play a lot of hands, and he bets. With pocket threes we can just call, limp, see the flop, and we're in the position against Mike Goose. Let's see if Johnny Vibes is gonna join the pot. I think he's trying to stream and he's out of the table, so just keeps on folding. No, I mean, it's a paired board with 2 queens and a deuce, and we have pocket threes. We couldn't ask for a better flop from us. So what is he representing? He's representing a queen, a pocket deuces. It's a tight fold. It's a tight fold, but any pair, any fours, fives, sixes, sevens, which he can have with that kind of raise before the flop, gets us, so we'll be drawing to 2 outs. Another premium hand, ace king offsuit. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if we can get some action and if we can get some more blinds behind us. We got a long way to climb to reach that final table and first spot. If we can bring the first spot, we will set up nicely for the main event seat. We got a call from the button. We got a call from Johnny Wise in small blind. And we flop top pair with a top kicker, but a extremely wet and connected board. Any ace 10 gets the nuts. King jack, king queen, queen jack, everything gets there. But we got 2 checks from small and big blind. We're gonna do a small 1/4 of block bet, 1/4 of a pot block bet, and see what's gonna happen with button. He calls. We got a fold from Johnny, and the big blind Fonzie is thinking. Now deuce gets there. So John Pierce, since he only called from the button, he should be wider than us. Should be wider than us. I'm assuming queen 10, jack 10, king 10. I don't see him having ace 10. Yeah, with our c bet, he folds. And we have another pot that we won. That's nice. Slowly we are climbing. And like that, Johnny Wives is off from our table. We got another guy, Gambling Man 11, which is another guy that we haven't played before, so I have no idea how he plays. But we are finally getting some pots. Seriously? Tomster got a scoop walk and he's sitting out? Amazing. I guess everybody was sleeping on this. This is one of the hands that I don't like to play. I don't like to 3-bet because ace 10, especially when there was a bet raise from under the gun. So he can have ace jack, ace queen, ace king. Queen jack 3 with 2 diamonds. Let's see Gambling Man how's he gonna play this one. We have one overcard and we have a gutter to a straight. We don't block the diamonds. Let's see with the continuation bet, at least to get a big blind out. That was my idea. And we got both them out, so I guess nobody had anything. Another three flops, 3 pots in a row. Let's go. Finally we are getting back in the line. After those 2 big folds, we scooped 3 pots. And next hand the blinds are gonna go up, so we're gonna go down from 101 big blinds to approximately, I guess, 70 or 80 big blinds. So far 69 players entered. Another 25 minutes of late registration, so another 20 minutes of play, and then we're gonna go for a 5-minute break. Don't worry guys, if you're asking if the other players can see my card, they can see, but with a 5-minute delay, so it doesn't help them much. But if they're looking, they're gonna see a couple of really nice folds, really tight folds. Hopefully they're gonna pay up at the end. Last week we finished up in 23rd place, I believe. So a decent run, but didn't make the points. Queen 6 offsuit on the big blind. Yeah, we are down to 74.8 big blinds. We got a raise from Fonzie in the hijack. Queen 6, definitely nothing to defend. If they were suited, I might consider it, but offsuit, definitely not. Another nice hand, ace jack offsuit on a small blind. So depending on action, this should be majority of the time 3-bet from out of position, and it should be a 3-bet on the bigger side, because we're going to be out of position all the way to the end. So we're going to go to 4x. Maybe we're supposed to go to 6s, but let's see. Let's see. Because we had 2 limpers. We get a call from the big blind. We get a call from one limper, and most probably we're going to get a call from another limper. So we're going to go 4 ways to a flop, which doesn't favor anybody's range so far. And I'm not going to bluff 3 more players, because some of them has something, at least a small pocket pair that he called with, and this is a dream board for a pair. He gets both of them to call. I really want to see this hand to go to showdown, so I want to see what kind of hands they were playing. They were limping and just calling. This one looks like it's gonna go all the way to all in. And now a straight gets there. Any 5, 4 to a straight. Oh my god. And there's an all in, there's a snap call, there's a fold. Ace 10, pocket 6. The guy flopped quads. Woo! What a hand. What a hand. The guy flopped quads. Whew. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. I believe he's at least in top 3 players at the list now. 72 players so far, so another 20 minutes of registration. We might get even more than 80 players this tournament. Click that like button, guys, if you like the stream so far. A lot of crazy action, a lot of crazy hands, a lot of premium hands we had, couple of good situations, couple of tough situations, tough decisions. We actually folded trip kings. Oh, we folded a set of kings when there was 4 to a flush. But then we won 3 pots. Again, one of them was with pocket kings again, ace king. So the poker gods are giving back our big blinds that we had to sacrifice in those tough decisions. But I like the table, a lot of action, a lot of action. We just saw quad sixes. I believe, guys, you're gonna see them on the stream soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any thoughts about my thinking process through the hands. The button is trying to use his position. Bets a pot size, gets called from Fonzie. Fonzie is a good player. That's Fonzie flops from the meetup game that we used to do online with Johnny Vibes. He's a good player. And he shows him a king. He shows him a king. I mean, we already have a couple of short stacks. We got my goose with only 16.9 blinds. The guy on our left is 24 big blinds. So, and we got a raise from the shortest stack at the table, and there's a call, and we have king jack offsuit. So just because my goose raised from under the gun, I'm just gonna call this one and see what's the action gonna be, if we're gonna see the flop, because he's, in my opinion, prepared to go all in by the river, by the end of the river, because he's just 15 big blinds behind him and the pot size is 12 big blinds. So yep, he's going there, so we're gonna fold. So I'm assuming aces, ace queen. Now there's 3 to a flush and he stops. There's 4 to a flush, so we will have the second nuts. The only better hand from our would be ace of clubs. We would have the second nut hand, and there's an ace of clubs. The guy, see, that's what I'm telling you. The guy was paying all the way until the end with ace 7 offsuit, with no pair, with a backdoor flush draw. They had to get runner, and he got there somehow. It's good that we folded, because we would have a tough decision with that second nuts. Actually, it will be first nuts against the second nuts. Oh, that will be a painful decision. We get my goose in all in. My goose is fighting for his tournament life, and he gets called. And Fonzie goes all in also. Are we gonna go 3 ways all in? No. It's a flush draw. He gets a pair of 7s and he doesn't get that flush, so my goose is off. He's out of the tournament. Fonzie makes a nice spot. Pocket deuces under the gun. Never like to limp, so I would bet 2x, just a small raise. Everybody folds, so we get blinds. That's nice. With pocket deuces, picking up the blinds without seeing flop. Now we're in a big blind. Again, pocket deuces, 2 times in a row. Ducks. We got ducks. This is by far the craziest tournament in this series that I played. I mean, the hands that I'm getting and the way that I'm getting them is just crazy. And see, we have a raise, a 3-bet, and we're just gonna fold our deuces. I mean, I don't see us being good in any other option unless we hit a set, and it's about 15-16% chances we're gonna hit our set, and we need to invest 7 to get. We're just not getting a good price. We're gonna fold, and any of pair 4, 5, or 10 beats us. So that's the way with pocket deuces. We were lucky to get everybody fold in the previous hand, but so far this one doesn't work our way. Now there's two flush draws, spades and diamonds. 6-8 gets there as a straight. A paired board now, both of the flushes miss. There's a 1/3 of a pot raise. And there's a call, pocket jacks against ace king. Pocket jacks takes it down. It was a nice play from pocket jacks. So John Pierce is a sticky player. We are gonna memorize that he's a sticky player. I believe he's a chip leader. There's a limp. Oh my god, everybody's calling. What's wrong with everybody? There's a limp and a raise and a call and a call. I guess everybody has some kind of mediocre hand. Marginal hands. 4 ways to a flop. Well, this flop should favorize Fonzie because he was the pre-flop raiser, so this king should favorize him, and he knows that, and he bets. He gets snap called by Tomster, and it's looking and gets another call from Donny Joe, so it looks like it's gonna be an all-in flop. An all-in. It's already like 3 out of 4 players have only either a less than a pot size bet or a pot size bet. So everybody checks now. Comes to Donny Jewel, everybody checks. Now a flush gets there, a straight gets there, and Fonzie goes all in. Gets snapped called with a flush, and he's out. Fonzie is out like that. That ace didn't bring him luck. Pocket eights on the button. Pocket eights on the button. We are getting nice hands. We are getting dealt some nice hands. We have one limper. We got a limper. We're gonna 3-bet this for sure. See, this is what I didn't want. John Pierce just raises us. His enormous stack. He's out of position. Tomster. Oh my god. Our eights are good here. We have the best position, but I don't see our eights being good here. I mean, I have to fold this one. He doesn't want to show. John Pierce shows an ace. Tomster doesn't want to show cards. I didn't show my 8, so if they're watching the stream, they're going to see it in the stream. 10-4 offsuit. That's an easy decision. The blinds are going to jump in about 25 seconds, so we're going to go even down to 30 blinds. 30-something blinds. We're still alive. We're still looking good. We can still play. Still 30 blinds is good enough to play. We are not in a John Pierce position that has 113 blinds, but we're still alive. One nice run out, one double up, and we are up there in top 5, top 10. So far 76 players with another 10 minutes of registration, so 77 players, so we might reach 80. Have to pay attention to the guy that's on our direct left. He's a short stack. He has 15 big blinds. So he is getting to that push fold area. Ace jack suited under the gun bets 2 big blinds. So again, ace king, ace queen. beats us, ace 10 gets worst out of us. We're just gonna call. We're in the position now, so we'll see the action depending. See another raise from Tomster. Let's see the gambling man. Under the gun folds. We're gonna call. Can we bluff here? Can we actually bluff it here? We're gonna check it down. He's... And like that we are down to 13 big blinds. Like that we are down to 13 big blinds under the gun. 10-9 offsuit, so we are in that area. Now we are the short stack. Just looking for a nice hand that we can push all in and hopefully double up. It's tough. We had some tough decisions this tournament, especially in the beginning. We got dealt nice hands, but just the flop didn't work for us. Only 3 times and that's it. Everything else missed us. And Tomster is just on fire now, and this is probably the hand that we're gonna go all in. We get king queen suited in the big blind with 12 blinds behind us, 2.5 blinds, so this is a pretty much mandatory all in. And we get a snap call from Donny Jewel with pocket kings, and we are drawing to a 10. We are drawing to a 10 and we are out. We are definitely out. What a tournament. Every time with a monster hand we ran out to the monster hand, and it's unfortunately not running good. Not running good in this tournament, and like that we are out. Had some tough decisions. Made some tough folds, scoop couple of pots, but at the end, king queen suited, we ran into kings and we're out of it. Well, that will be all, guys, from my side. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed, click that